No! No! No!
For the majority of us, our final resting place is normally a location that is rarely disturbed. After the warm light of the living world reaches us no more. For the unfortunate few that do not have the luxury of undisturbed sleep, they sometimes grow restless and decide to revisit the living in order to check on loved ones they left behind. Or in this case, to seek revenge on those that decided to send them to their death prematurely. I'd like to start off by saying it doesn't matter who I am, but what I gotta tell you definitely matters a lot. Definitely for Joyce Streeters, that is. Through the woods behind me, there's a small neighborhood, and in that neighborhood a series of murders took place. The murders have been carried out over a 40-year span, and get this, I'm believed to be responsible for them all, or at least involved somehow according to local gossip. Strange as it sounds, I wasn't even alive when these things initially took place. But I'm here just the same to tell you about them. If each one of these leaves represented an opinion of what took place on Joyce Street, I'd say that there weren't enough leaves to support all the twisted variations that I've heard through the years. I worked for 15 of my 35 years on Earth, stamping out belt buckles for every type of belt that you could imagine. Belts capable of fitting all shaped and sized people. Belts with buckles that if whacked across your head hard enough, may cause an awful laceration, or in my case, death. A few weeks prior to my death, I made a few low-level wagers about the outcome of an underground boxing match that was ready to take place in the area. The bet I made was apparently with the wrong guys from the neighborhood. Apparently. My intention was to pay them back my lost bet money owed after the next month's start. But when the first came and went, so did I. Items and things were never really what I was about. After all, you can't take things with you when you're gone. That had been my theory most of my life, along with this saying. The disassociation from the many is a luxury for the few. Living undisclosed in an empty, unrented, yet very fortunately for me, electrically functional second-floor apartment was a steal while it lasted. Until my screams went unheard on the night my gambling debt came due on Joyce Street. My body was tortured, burned, and then dumped at the site of a city development that never was completed. Nobody spoke of the crime, and the people involved made sure my car was never found and that my name was erased from the area by any means possible. Since those times, the scenery has drastically changed, and the now overgrown project long forgotten. Storms from the small New England state had torn through the terrain pretty violently through the years, and on one of their passes, my remains had once again been brought to the surface. Brought to the surface to show you what I and others that I met in the afterlife decided to bring back on our many visits. The Joyce Street Mystery became a scary ghost story, a bestseller, and a made-for-TV movie that gained national recognition, much like any other scary events that had witnesses to account for it. People of the New England area declared it the noise in the kitchen because of the displaced objects, blood-curdling screams, and most of all, the slamming doors. The murders were carried out without a single trace of human involvement to provide reasonable explanation, and they were not isolated to one household on Joyce Street. First, they targeted any and all that had relationships of any sort with those that reached a premature death by way of earthly evil that unearthed an unearthly force. Secondly, when hungry for carnage, we consumed anything human that was available for the taking.
Wow, that 1999 BMW. Finally, in my price range. Wow, that Alyssa from work is gonna be mine. Woo! Did that shower curtain just move? Ah! Oh my God! Ah!
I'm so tired of doing his laundry, all of his towels and all of his workout clothes and everything. Why can't he do it himself? He's such a baby. Where's the clothes? Oh my God! Ah!
I don't know what this is. Why won't you start? Let me. Somebody come and help me. Hello. Yeah. Oh man, this car broke down on me again, man. I need some help, man. I need you to come get me. I'm located at Luke's grocery store. Yeah, I'm in the driveway, man. I'm in the driveway. Yeah. So how soon? Yeah? Okay then. Just make sure you do that. And you know what? Hold up. Let me call you back a minute, man. What in the world? No, this can't be. How did this car get turned around? No. 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 Oh, man. Ah! Oh! 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 Ah! No! 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 Ah! 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 Ah!
Honey! Honey! Can you pick me up some snacks? From the store? Oh, she even hear me. Oh, she's good. Honey! Honey, you home? Ooh, oh, man. Oh, that you, baby? Oh, even though you was home, I didn't hear you come in. Oh, did you get my snack? Wait a minute. You're holding a cocoon. It's ice cold. Do 2 blankets. See your car. It's not here. Baby. Baby, is that you? Baby. 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 What the? God, what the? Baby, that's not my baby. What the? What? Oh.
This is it?
Yeah, this is it.
Are you sure this is the end of Joyce Street?
Yeah, this is definitely the spot.
I don't know, I don't think so.
This is definitely the spot. Give it a minute.
Okay, let's see about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut the lights off. That's it.
Do it. There's nothing there. What are you talking about?
No, that's gonna be.
These people are. I don't know what they're talking about.
Oh no. Let's try it again.
Okay, fine. Let's see.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Oh my God!
Steve, what is that?
Oh my! Let's get out! Okay, hold on. Let's get out of the car.
Let's get out of here!
Go! Come on! I'm ready. Oh my God!
Are you kidding me?
I can't get out of here.
Come
I'm stuck. Come on!
The old house on the corner of Joyce Street was the worst of them all. City workers were scared to knock it down. And for me and others that haunted Joyce Street, we called it home. Well, we called it home on days that we weren't out killing. After all that you've seen here today, there's only one thing that I can say for certain. And that's more objects will shift. More fear will reach the hearts of many. And more death will be added to the Joyce Street mystery and the noises in the kitchen to come.
Oh my God, Duster. I can't believe we made it off of Joyce Street. That town was crazy. Did anything follow us? I don't know. We should probably get going. Would you answer me? You never answer me. Well, we better get going. Let's go.